Okay guys, so I'm going to show you guys how to put together the Landshark Pro Sulky. So this is everything you're going to get right here. First, you unarm this. Clean out your deck a little bit. I put 2 bricks and a piece of wood so I can mount this 11.5 inches off the ground. So this center key point is supposed to be 11.5 inches off the ground. So that needs to be 11.5. So it actually needs to be up here to this line. So I'll do that, and then it lets you put it evenly. I'm gonna make sure it's lined up vertically 11.5 and evenly horizontally. So the problem with mine is I didn't know that I needed a bracket to go over this back deck, and I actually had to drill holes through it. If you have the same problem as me and you're gonna end up drilling holes through it, I would recommend once you get that 3/8 drill to drill it very, very slowly and put grease on it, because you're gonna be there all day drilling. I only put 2. You should put 4. I did call the manufacturer and they said 2 should be fine, but if it starts loosening up, I'll be putting on the other 2.
What's up,
bolts and nuts.
What you doing?
In the middle of me working, this cat came to, I guess he wanted to be my partner. So I'll be putting a parts list at the end of the video for all the parts needed, but this is just the little chain part that can hold the wheel sulky up whenever you want to lift it up or you don't need it. So you just set that up. That part was really easy, self-explanatory once you get this. And yeah. And with that part, you just want to go ahead and stick it somewhere like nice so it can be hanging. You can put the sulky on, like kind of like right there where I put it on the handles. And then yeah. Next, the next bag, you're gonna get all these washers, blah blah blah. So then you're gonna add this. Before you add the stepping thing, you want to add one of those bronze things, then add the stepping thing, then add another of the bronze things, then put that black one. So there's 1, 2, 3 washers in already. Then you want to get these 2. You want to line them up how I'm doing it, like this, facing each other like this, and then you put them in there. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 washers already in. 1 is on the other side. You put the last bolt, you wrench it out, and you tighten it up as tight as you can. The next bag you're gonna get, it's gonna come with 2 of these things. So it's gonna look like that. The first thing is you take out those 3 things, the long thing, and then the 2 little thin washer looking parts. You get this part, put it on the wheel like that, stick it in, and then yeah, you just go ahead and you put the wheel in there. Which this isn't really good footage of it, but yeah, you just put the wheel in there, and then you put that little thing right through that hole, and yeah, that's how you get it. Tighten it up there. You put that washer in there, and you put that last thing, and then you screw it all together. You're gonna need 2 wrenches, one to hold one side and then the other to tighten. Just keep tightening everything so everything's all nice and tight. If it's not tight, it's not right. So yeah, so you're gonna go ahead and do that.
And
you're gonna go ahead and do that on both sides.
Then
the next part is a part that I spent way too long, which is putting these caps on. And yeah, this cap took like forever. I'm not sure if the manufacturer like must have like messed up that part, or maybe I messed it up when I was like trying to squeeze it in. But like, okay, so you're gonna want to be careful with this. As you're putting it in there, there's a good chance that that metal will bend, and it'll bend in a way that it won't let you put it in, you know? So you're gonna be careful with that part. That's what I will say. You're gonna see by the end of this video that by the time I finish that part, it was nighttime. So it does say that you have to grease up this area, and I actually did just put grease just so I can see if I could get that thing in there, that cap. So yeah, but you do have to put grease in that area. So basically what I did, I just try to rotate it, squeeze it in, make sure to bend that metal so it's fits in there. I grabbed a piece of wood and I smacked it in there, and that's how I got that in. And then by this time it turned night by the time I finished, but I was finally able to ride my Exmark Turf Tracer on the Pro Sulky by Landshark. And this sulky seemed like it was pretty good. I like that it kept me connected. I didn't pivot with it, so yeah, it was a very nice sulky. I was able to go up and downhill a little bit, not too much, but a little bit. But yeah, by the time I finished, it was nighttime, and I was working in my garage all day, trying to get those caps in there and drill those holes. So yeah, you're gonna need a 3/8 drill bit, some grease, a piece of wood, and yeah,